1 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Sukaina Abbas. First, the headlines. United Kingdom's National Crime Agency will train Pakistani officers to counter narcotics and curb cybercrimes. Pakistan's Brigadier Amir Mohammad Umrani has temporarily taken over command of the UN Interim Security Force for ABI. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Indian troops in their continued acts of state terrorism martyred 8 Kashmiris during last month. The United Nations has welcomed historic T20 Cricket World Cup commencing in Dallas tomorrow. And now the news in detail. United Kingdom's National Crime Agency will train Pakistani officers to counter narcotics and curb cybercrimes. The understanding was reached during meetings of Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi with Director General of the National Crime Agency James Babbage and Director General National Security of Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office Jonathan Allen in London. The Interior Minister emphasized the need for greater collaboration between the two countries in the fight against drugs. He said there's a need to adopt a common strategy to deal with the menace. The Interior Minister also visited Cabinet Office National Situation Centre in London and expressed deep interest in the working of the centre. He said the establishment of a National Situation Centre will be reviewed in Pakistan also. The Chinese Foreign Ministry says Beijing looks forward to the visit of Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, considering it as an opportunity to promote greater joint development. At a regular briefing in Beijing, spokesperson Mao Ning said the visit would boost the China-Pakistan all-weather strategic partnership. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif will pay an official visit to China from June, Tuesday to Saturday, on the invitation of Chinese Premier Li Qiang. This is his first visit to China after the establishment of the new government this year. Punjab Governor Sardar Salim Haider Khan has invited Saudi investors to invest in various sectors of Pakistan. Talking to Ambassador of Saudi Arabia in Pakistan, Nawaf bin Saeed Al Malki in Lahore today, he said the government is committed to boost foreign investment in the country. The governor said Special Investment Facilitation Council is providing all possible facilities to foreign investors. He said Pakistani people and government are tied with Saudi Arabia in a relation of love and respect. Both leaders discussed ways to boost Pak-Saudi bilateral ties and Saudi investment in Pakistan. Pakistan's Brigadier Amir Mohammad Umrani has temporarily taken over the command of the United Nations Interim Security Force for ABI. During a regular briefing at UN headquarters in New York, spokesperson Stephen Dujarric announced the decision. Pakistan is the fifth largest contributor of military and police personnel to the UN peace operations. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Indian troops in their continued acts of state terrorism martyred 8 Kashmiris during the last month. According to the data issued by the research section of Kashmir Media Service today, of those martyred, 3 youth were killed in fake encounters or in custody. The United Nations says approximately 85% of Gaza's population have been displaced due to continued Israeli aggression. Meanwhile, according to a report released by Al Jazeera, a buffer zone has been created around Gaza, shrinking its territory. More than 36,000 Palestinians have been martyred since October last year. The first match of ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2024 will be played between United States of America and Canada in Dallas tomorrow. The match will start at 5:30 in the morning. Pakistan will play their first match against United States of America on Thursday. However, all eyes are on the clash between the longtime rivals India and Pakistan on June 9. All seats are already sold out, with ticket prices shooting up from $300 to $2,500. Hotels close to the stadium had already been booked. The month-long festival is being shared between venues in Texas, Florida, New York, and the Caribbean. Meanwhile, the United Nations has welcomed the historic T20 Cricket World Cup with the hope that the mega event will advance the cause of peace. UN Secretary General's spokesperson Stephen Dujarric told newsmen that the United Nations fully supports and welcomes these global sporting events, which brings together countries on the sporting pitch for friendly and fair competition. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link Radio Pakistan News Official.